Hey YouTube, Scott Off-Road. How you doing today? Well, we are in the office editing video from the Moab trip. Great time, had a lot of fun. This particular video we're working on, yeah, that didn't go as planned. We started out on Poison Spider Mesa and ended up on an entirely different trail going up the launch pad. And then we had a breakdown. Unfortunately, it happened where it happened, because if it had been a few seconds earlier, it would have been catastrophic. So, watch along, like, subscribe, follow. Let's have some fun. Alright, so our intention was to go on Poison Spider for a couple hours, then come back to Moab and have lunch. But we made a wrong turn in Albuquerque and ended up on, I believe it was Golden Spike, and this is one of the obstacles on it. This is the launch pad, and it's called the launch pad because you feel like you're launching into space. Now, as we start going up this, you're going to notice it doesn't look that steep in this picture, and that's one of the things I've always noticed in filming, and everyone will tell you is it's much worse in person. But you'll notice here that the Gladiator starts to go up this with all four tires on the ground, dragging its 2-inch receiver on the back bumper, making that transition, because again, it's transitioning to almost vertical, and then it has a kick towards the top that puts you even more vertical, and all you see is sky, and you're supposed to follow the road. Yeah, not too sure about that. There's that scrape from the back bumper.
Is that him dragging?
Yep. And this is Jen driving. She's just killing it. Always amazes me how much this Gladiator can do. I mean, no matter what we threw at it, it looked amazing on the trail.
Passenger.
Just reminding her there that she needed to turn a little bit more passenger towards the top. From where I was sitting, it looked a lot worse for her, but when I get up on it, you can see what she saw, and it's not quite as bad. But here we go. Kind of a, probably about a 45-50 degree angle down. Those white marks in the center of the screen between the black, that's the hitch receiver. So we're dragging that for quite a while. And there you can kind of get some perspective how steep this actually is. Yep, oh crud.
Awesome.
So at this point, Mike and Dylan followed us up in the four-wheeler. We stopped, or the side-by-side, and we stopped and we discussed where we were at, and then the side-by-side died. Alright. So, looks like we got a... Oh, what wire is this?
That's a good question.
That would be a positive, so it was sitting right underneath this. We also found a wire that was disconnected. we'll need a Phillips.
The Phillips?
Yep.
Alright. So we've got a bad one over here.
No, it was this one that's bad.
Oh,
See how you're
Yep.
only got a few strands left on it?
the one that was just tucked underneath.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
we found, this is what we're looking at, Matt, is
You don't want them underneath
This.
your feet anymore when you go. But
They just keep bouncing around.
Oh, yeah.
but then we just found this one tucked underneath, not screwed up to anything.
Oh, okay.
So this may be starter.
That's not as bad as I thought it was. That's,
No. So we've got enough. I'm hoping we can.
If you, when you pull that off, straighten that out and let's do a bunch of tape around to keep it straight.
yeah.
Unless you want to try and uncrimp it and then cut it back a little bit and recrimp it.
It's going to depend on what we can do with.
How's that feel?
It's
It's
pretty
got some-
decent.
Yeah. I'm
So-
gonna still put some tape around it probably.
Yeah, let's just tape this one, and we'll put the other one in.
Good tight tape around it.
Get us back on our way.
And then we'll figure out how to get off this damn trail. But yeah, when you get back tonight, I'd personally
Yeah, we'll
get a
work
new
on it.
terminal, cut it.
Yeah. That's what, an 8 gauge?
That I don't know.
Ah, see. Electrical tape.
Yeah, normally I throw the toolbox back here and walked off and left it in the truck.
Yeah, you know, we struggle with tools. I mean, we look at them and we think, you know, we always overcarry. We carry way too much stuff. Stuff we
Yeah.
don't even need.
See, that's the way we normally
Yeah.
are.
It's getting to the point where we're trying to cut down on what we carry.
Trying to go. Well, there's nothing on the Jeep that's a 4.5. Why are we carrying a 4.5?
Yeah, metric. I have no 3/8 sockets or anything with me. It's all 1/2 inch stuff.
What drives me nuts is a lot of these aftermarket accessories, they send you these bolts that are some random size that a standard toolbox won't have.
Yep.
Yeah.
True that.
And then you think, should I replace them or should I just use them because I got them? They gave them to me.
That's it.
Any idea? That's going to your coil pack. So if this was loose,
Oh, wow.
this is your coil here, right?
If that was
Yep.
just tapping and touching it,
That's when I was wiggling this. It was probably just making contact with that.
Yep. And I had that loose night before last, and we
Oh.
did a wheeling yesterday.
oh, okay.
So that would make sense,
So
which means I didn't get it strapped back down.
Yep.
just missed it, putting everything back together, and easy to do. So this leads into a couple conversations. The first is, what do you carry in your toolbox? And I think that might be an upcoming video that I'll do, is what we're carrying and why. So comment on the video below and let us know what you're carrying and what you quit carrying. The other thing is knowing your vehicle and being able to diagnose and troubleshoot. Mike and Dylan actually planned on doing this trail alone, and had they not been able to figure out what this fix is, and had they not had a screwdriver, they would have been stranded for this. So fortunately, we all hooked up together and we traveled as a group. And between the three of us, we had the right tools and the right ability to fix it. So it really wasn't a crisis. And actually, had this happened on the launch pad, it would have been catastrophic because the vehicle would have died, and then it would have rolled backwards, and then to stop it from rolling backwards, you'd have slammed on the brakes, which would have probably caused you to roll. So, all in all, we got lucky. It was a great day of wheeling. We had a lot of fun with Mike and Dylan. We hope you enjoyed watching. As always, like, subscribe, follow, comment below on things you'd like to see us do in the future. Have a blessed day.